Alright, folks. We're back and ready to start Wicked Isle, Atomfall. Shout out to Rebellion for the key. They sent me a DLC key yesterday. Apologies for not being up and going earlier. My main internet is down, so I'm on the backup internet because of all the storms, and it's slower to download, and I had to do 2 downloads. First was the patch, which was like 12 gigs, and then I had to do a 15 gig patch for the DLC itself. So I was like back-to-back patches, and then I had to wander around and figure out, like, first of all, I installed the patch, and then I was running around trying to figure out how to start the game, and then I realized that you had to separately go to the Xbox page and actually tell the DLC to download. So that was 30 minutes of me figuring that out, and then I found that there was a second download, got it downloaded, and now we're ready to go. And this guy is actually on the dock now, so for those of you going to be starting DLC, a couple things I found out in my testing is that first and foremost, you cannot, if you have progressed the game past a certain point, you can't do the DLC, and it'll actually tell you. My first save file, which is you've completed the game save file, or right before the point of no return, it actually told me you progressed too far in the story to do the DLC. There's a big pop-up of the screen, so I had to reload one of my other saves, which is like a save that I had after like 8 hours of gameplay. And it's been a while since I've played. But again, shout out to Rebellion for the key. We are going to be jumping into Wicked Isle right now and seeing what we can see. And apparently we talked to Bill Anderson, who's probably one of my relatives, or potentially it would be my ancestors, given the time period. Mr. Anderson.
Look, I've not much time, and you're the sort I need. If you're after passage to the Isle, I can take you over there right now. But you have to promise you'll help once we get there.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
No, friend. But that doesn't mean we can't help each other out now, does it? Sorry, in a bit of a flap, getting ahead of myself. Suppose an explanation's in order. My name's Bill. Bill Anderson. I'm just about the only bloke round here who knows these waters well enough to get you over to Midsummer Isle. There's something I need on that island, and I reckon if you come with, you might be able to help me find it. Don't fret, it'll be worth your while. There's plenty more to find on the island, if you know where to look.
Que bueno. What exactly do you need help finding?
Something I lost and need back, that's all. I'd say more, but, well, it's personal. Look, I'll tell you more when we reach the Isle, but we need to get moving before tides shift.
Before tide shift. Alright.
Thank God. Knew you'd see sense. I'll make ready to cast off.
For those of you following along for the first time, don't forget we are live on YouTube and Twitch. You can choose where you prefer to watch when I'm live.
Midsummer Isle. This here's the old fishing village. Been abandoned since the disaster. And up there on the hill are the ruins of the old abbey. Quite the sight, isn't it?
I'll tell you one thing. Visually, Rebellion knows what they're doing when it comes to the look and feel of their games. Like, this is making me want to go play the DLC for Sniper Elite Resistance, which I don't have time to do, but this looks amazing. Commander says they've got the accents for the area spot on, and I love it. Hector says, yeah, they do. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, this looks great. As always, the performance is spot on.
You know, might sound strange, but it's good to be back. Here, before I forget, take this chart. Waters round here are dangerous, but this shows the safe routes back to Wyndham. You can use my boat, travel back and forth to the mainland as often as you like. I'm heading inland. Once I've gathered a few of my things, I've made camp in an old cellar nearby. I'll wait there for you. Come and meet me and we'll get to business. Here, give me a map and I'll mark the location of my camp.
So there was an old abbey here.
Aye. Story is, place was abandoned back in Shakespeare's day. The island used to be a sanctuary for the monks that lived there, but it's naught but ruins now. It's an odd place, up there. Can be risky to wander the ruins alone, just so you know.
So what happened to the monks?
Same thing that happened to all the abbeys and the like back in Tudor times. Old place dissolved and stripped of anything of value by royal decree. That's what the history books will tell you at least, but to tell the truth, there's all sorts of stories about the old monks of this isle. Look, if you're really interested in digging around out here, those Abbey ruins would likely be the best place to start. Here, I'll mark them on your map for you. Just keep your wits about you. Don't dig too deep, neither. Some of the stories about this place, the things they say about the old monks that lived here, but that's quite enough from me. No reason to let an old man's tales trouble you. Farewell, friend. Don't you forget our agreement. Meet me at that cellar, aye?
Okay, so I gotta remember how to play this game. It's been a hot minute. Okay, so I have a sniper rifle, I have a pistol, I have a wiffle ball bat, I have my air plug thingy, the bow, Molotov. I probably don't need the bard thing. As soon as I find a bank, I should probably stash that. Okay. Got a couple of investigation points. One is that, and the other is his cellar hideout, which I think is what we're currently working towards. Now, I don't know what wants to eat my face off here. Man, I tell you what, they have nailed the fishing village, like the rundown fishing village look right here. Like, look at these boats. So, I love this. It's like all covered in ivy leaves because it's been up here forever. This is one thing I will say. I noticed this when I played the Sniper Elite Resistance game. Like, the world building team for Rebellion does a phenomenal job. I hear whistling. A book torn from a history book. Midsummer Abbey, the ruins of which still cast a watchful eye over the Isle and Lake Windhammer. The abbey was constructed in 1204 and remained an active monastery for over 400 years. It's a remarkable example of a site that survived the initial threat of dissolution as ordered by Henry VIII in 1537. Local records suggest that the monastery might have even had its peak in the early 1600s before its abrupt abandonment not long after. Little more is known about the abbey and the monks that used to live there. Their fates are shrouded in mystery. Oh, I gotta remember what buttons do what. I haven't played this in forever, so my muscle memory is a little wonky. I hear whistling over here. I don't know if it's good whistling or bad whistling. Oh, I'm assuming that's gonna be bad whistling. Who are ye?
Who's out there? Come on up.
Yep.
Let's
Run.
take it nice and slow.
Bad
Let's
guys.
have no trouble.
Bandits. I think I will avoid you if I can. What's up, critical digit? Well, what do we got over here? Pistol ammo. By the way, something else I forgot to do before we get going too far. Make sure I'm on story mode, because I'm a big baby and I don't want to be doing... Oh, no. Assisted, please. Yeah, good thing I turned all that back down. I do not want to be playing any sort of rough stuff right now. I want it all assisted. I'm a big fat baby, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Yes. All right, there we go. Woo! Before I get into any combat. Give me my baby story mode. That didn't sound good. What the fuck was that? Something heard me and saw me, and it's coming for me. What the... Oh, it's one of these assholes. Shit. There it is. Came out of the water, man. Not cool, bro. Let's just use this one right here. Okay. Haven't played in a while. I don't remember. In my defense, I don't remember the controls to like jump around and stuff, so. Hector's like, that's just a local, they do that around here. I gotta remember how to dodge and stuff. It's been a while since I played. And I gotta remember, I don't think there's an aim assist in this game either, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how to use a heal.
Listen to the voice. Become the voice.
I can't remember if you can hotkey those heals. Lee number 4, Rusty. Oh, now I'm overburdened. Hold up. I gotta shuffle some shit around here. Oh, I already have one of those then. Okay, never mind. Bolt action sniping rifle. Drop. I'm gonna drop the... Man. I would hate to drop stuff that I might not need, but I don't know if I'm gonna need the bard things. Aquatic feral. I bet I do have Strange Tonic, but I can't because my backpack is full. I don't remember if that heals that stuff or not. It does. It must be up top. Well, I'm not gonna stress about it right now. Yeah, it's gonna be up top there somewhere. What's up, Happy Sanjo? Happy Sanjo just gifted a membership over on YouTube. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Man, I have a long way to go to get over there, don't I? Looks like this might lead me.
Oh, faith. You'll die for what you've done. Watch it. Throwing. I'll go and see what's what. Shit! What the hell?
It's been a while since I've played. I gotta remember how to do all the things. Hunker down back here and check my inventory real quick. I don't need that revolver. That didn't sound good. Didn't sound good. Nope, nope. That wasn't creepy, kids. Not at all. Nope, I'm not scared. I'm fine. 100% fine. The answer is simple, my child. Commune with the soil and feel the presence of the ancient faithful, a calm, guiding hand on your shoulder. I know their words are fragments and hard to understand, but I find great comfort in their presence. Their timeless voices echo into us through the soil. And I pray that we may serve the Abbey in this isle as loyally as they once did. Creepy! Ooh, arrow poison. That sounds awesome. How long does the poison last for? Arrow shot for short duration. It's a short duration. So, does that mean if I use it, it's just like a short duration buff? Yes, that's exactly what that means. Alright, I probably wasted that, but that's okay. Legendary liquor. The mead from the honey of the abbess bees were apparently something of a local delicacy and much sought after. Rumors persist that a few bottles of this legendary liquor are still in the possession of locals and are jealously guarded. The monastery at Midsummer. Okay, those are both the ones I have. I gotta remember X is to grab things here. Shit.
It's like them young films who used to have a goal on. Except there's no one to save the world before the anthem.
Who's next?
I'm taking a shot.
Oh, there's the blunderbuss that they promoted. Do I want it? Sure, why not? Might as well try it out, yeah? That is a trap. I don't remember if I have disarmed traps or not with this build. I do, because he's probably got more traps set up. I'm not careful here. Poppin says homesick today means I get to catch a Renfail stream. We'll get feeling better, Poppins. Here we go. I don't remember.
Look, this stuff ain't right. It ain't the right stuff. We'll speak again soon enough. Need never be parted again. Stranger? Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Still in one piece, then. That's good to see.
Who were you talking to before I entered?
Oh, that was nothing. Just musing to myself. Now for you to worry about. Spend as much time as I have alone out on the water, and I reckon you'd soon be talking to yourself too.
It's
Listen,
possible.
we should get to business. I need your help finding something. That's why we're here. This island, it's got an old history of mead making. They've been making mead on this island for as long as anyone can remember. Long before that atom plant were built. 350 years ago, or thereabouts, the monks up in that town started brewing the stuff. Became well known for it. That mead was special. Precious stuff. There's odd folk in them ruins now. Been there since the disaster. Calling themselves druids and praying to the land.
Okay.
These druids, you see, they've been trying to brew up the mead again. But something about it's not right.
What was so special? Well, how about why do the druids care so much?
Reckon they think it'll put them in touch with something powerful. Like what those old monks wrote. Reckon they're all half mad. But don't worry, you needn't count me amongst them. I've got my own reasons for wanting some of the stuff. Point is, there's something wrong with the recipe the druids are using. We used to drink the real stuff back in the day, and whatever
Back
the
in the
druids
day.
are brewing, well, it's missing something. The monk's mead was like nothing else. It put you in touch with what's come before. Made it feel like the past were now somehow. The monks added something
It's called
to their
shrooms,
mead.
bro.
Something special and secret. Something the druids don't have or haven't found. Whatever the missing ingredient is, I need to find it.
So why do you want this ingredient so badly?
That's none of your business. The deal was I bring you to the island and you give me a hand with a job. That's it. You don't need to know my life story for that.
Easy now. You seem troubled. I only want to help.
You do? I've not told a soul about this, not a soul. But all right, I'll give you the truth, but I'm not mad, do you hear? I lost someone. Edith, my wife. She passed not long ago. She was the one bright light in this place. And I'll tell you, each day that passes without her is harder than the one before. But ever since that atom plant went up in flames, I've been hearing a voice on the wind calling to me, coming from this island. Sometimes, when I'm out here alone, I swear I can hear her singing, clear as day. They say the Isle's connection to the past is strong here, like it were the here and now, by Edith. I'd give anything to be able to talk to her again, even if it were just once. The monk's special ingredient, what they put in their mead, that's my way to reach her.
Okay.
I've never been so sure about in all my years. I must have it. Please. The Abbey had a brewery, not far from here. In ruins now, of course, but the druids are always nearby, so I've never had a chance to get a proper look inside. But the secret to making the monk's mead will be in there, hidden away. I'm sure of it. Please, if you could find a way in there, might be we could get our hands on that ingredient, whatever it is, before the druids find it.
All right.
You will? Oh, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me, stranger. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Here, take this flask. My wife, she gave it to me. I'll mark the old brewery ruins on your map, please. Help me find whatever the monks hid over there. Even a drop of whatever their secret ingredient were might do the trick.
All right. It chucked the flask on the ground, so I'm gonna have to drop some shit here. Let's drop these. Bill's flask. The initials EA are engraved on the front. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Don't come looking for me. To my Bill. I don't have much strength left in me, but I have to write this even if you never see it. I know it'll be hard for you, love, but don't come looking for me. Don't dwell on where I've gone. It's a fool's errand, you were never a fool. I'll be waiting for you one day. We'll be together in a better place. Before that day comes, I want you to get on and live your life. Yours now and forever, Edith. Rip Kirby and the Case of the Man from Nowhere. Okay. There he goes, our Anthem. Ghosts in the Machine. Okay. Yeah, how far away are we going? A wee bit. Uh-oh. I hear a druid. Friendly? Not friendly? Friendly? Not friendly? Not friendly, man.
You are troubling.
I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here for stealth. These guys all have arrows. Really?
Help me! I'm bleeding!
Shit, those hurt. Ow!
Christ, watch yourself, mate.
Who's left? I'll definitely take the arrows. Ooh, I wonder if the bow is better than mine. Oh, I have a Midsummer bow, right? Yeah. We're good. Ah, 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 ah.
A dead one. Yes, I had it.
Oh crap, there's a whole bunch of them. Not cool. What's up? Ah, I forgot about the stupid plants. What's up, Chris Shop? Just joined as a member again. Welcome back, Chris. Thanks again for the support. Well, if we're not dealing with stealth right now. Do you need something, Chris? Okay. ¿Qué vas a comprar? Okay. Alright, te veo. Lleva su cel por emergencias.
Sí, lo voy a llevar.
Okay. ¿Dónde está? Bueno, yo tengo los machos blancos. ¿Está afuera o dentro?
Sí, afuera y la puerta está abierta.
Pues los chips pueden entrar. Mejor cierra la puerta. Stop running around. What happened with the gun?
More careful, for Christ's sake. Time to bleed. You would be more use dead.
What's up, Deeks? Stupid bird's not gonna shut up. There's somebody behind this tree, I think.
You will be more use dead.
Does he have some sort of a blade? Oh! Stupid gun! What does he have? A ritual dagger? I'll take that. I'll also eat your bread, please. Low damage, fast attack speed boost. Infected honeycomb. Oh shit, hang on guys, I forgot one thing. Y aún no me menciona Sorry guys, Chris was heading out and I forgot to ask about because we have an Amazon package today coming today, so I have to be somewhat listen if she's not going to be here so I can pay attention if somebody rings the front door because I don't hear shit with these headphones on. All right. I just turned the volume way down so that I can actually pay attention. All right. I got restore small health, but in infection dampener buff. Let's eat some and find out. I'm gonna drop that. I really don't care about that, so we'll use it. Oh, is that like a swarm of... I bet we're gonna have to kill a swarm. Hang on. Be with you in a second, buddy. Ow. Okay, that's a tonic. This is high damage, average attack speed. Average damage, average attack speed, but causes... I may actually switch out for the Beekeeper's Club because the club does poison damage. Sorry, that's way more cooler. Okay. Requires infection expert skill, which I don't have. I don't know if the tonic counts because it didn't update my quest, so let's keep looking. Oh, there's more of those beehives up there. There's like a door up there. I live in the boonies. We couldn't even get Amazon delivered for the first year we were here because we didn't have a physical street address. And then we finally got our street address assigned, but there's no, if you go to Google Maps where we live, there's no building. So they haven't done a drive-by of our location. So there's not a street view of our location. There's a street view for the street over, but not our side street. And if you look at Google Maps physically, there is no building outline on the map. So if you're just looking based on building structures, it shows a building to the left and a building to the right and nothing where our GPS is located. So when I order Amazon, here's what I've learned over the last 2 years. It has to be, when I'm ordering something from Amazon, it has to be an order that is shipped by Amazon. Because if it is shipped by the client, oftentimes the client will choose to use whatever's the cheapest shipping option. And if it's like the mail service, packages never get here. DHL is supposed to make 3 deliveries. They never make more than 1 attempt. They never call to verify, and they don't use GPS. So they just go, can't find the location, doesn't exist. So I have learned over the years, FedEx will deliver, UPS will deliver because their drivers use GPS, and Amazon drivers use GPS. So there's a GPS location, and also our address is in Google Maps, but you have to actually, the problem is like we have a similar street address. So if I could make this make sense, you know how there's like Midsummer Drive and then Midsummer Lane? They're both Midsummer, right? So we're on a street that's like that. There's a street, and then there's a prolongación, which is the prolonged version of, it's a little side street that branches off of the main street, and we're on the side street. And the problem is there's a house that shares the address that we have, but it's on the main street further down, and we are on the side street. And if the drivers don't know the local area, they don't know to take the side street to find our location. So I have had a lot of issues with Amazon drivers and shit not getting to my house. Not even Amazon drivers, sorry, but delivery services through Amazon. And I've just learned DHL will never deliver shit here. So I always tell people, don't send through Amazon, don't send through DHL because they won't ever get it. So, I feel your pain. Druid manuscript, the bee. Appears to imitate old medieval style. Illustration feature a druid beside a beehive and barrels of mead. Virtue is in the land, and as we take from the land, so virtue comes to us. Consider the bee industrious and diligent, and how it gathers nectar and pollen for the hive without dissent or selfishness. Okay.
You won't get lucky twice. You think I'm hurt bad?
My arrows aren't doing near as much damage as I remember them doing. But I also haven't played in forever, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong and not getting stealth damage with my arrows. But I remember this character being able to like one-shot things with the bow. Hang on. Yep, that sounds kind of like our problem, Mr. Jock. Like, things just get delivered to the wrong place. What is that? A sickle? More honeycomb. Do I need to equip that sickle to be able to harvest things? No, it's just another type of weapon. Search the orchard for buried cache. Finding the cache will require a metal detector Mark II. The key belongs to the orchard's earth. So I'm gonna have to go find the key up top. Says I. It's not too far away. What's up? Who was that? Oh, la gobierno. ¿Esto es decisión? No hay problema. No sé a qué hora. Aún no me... Nope. No, 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 no. Exactamente. Ven aquí a ver. Así puedo explicar bien. Dicen que llega hoy, pero aún no hay mensaje que dicen que saliendo. Hang on a second, guys. Aún no dicen que salió la instalación por entrega, pero muchas veces entregan cuando dicen cuando salgan. A veces la señor que entrega las cosas no actualizan cuando salgan. Depende, yo tengo esto bajado, la voz bajada, así puedo escuchar las películas. Right as she was leaving I thought that might have been the Amazon people, but it was the government shows up and checks for, they spray for mosquitoes for dengue, and, they make sure that, they come by and do periodic checks of people's properties to make sure they don't have like bodies of standing water in their yards and stuff. What's up, Babylonia? Somewhere in the orchard, I'm supposed to get a ding, it says, for my metal detector. Nothing yet. It's a pretty big orchard, man. Let's just go back and forth. So I get the ping. this is the border right here, right? This doesn't go up any further? No, it doesn't go up any further. Well, I have not gotten the ping that you usually get. Search the brewery orchard for a buried cache. Finding the cache will require a metal detector Mark II. Is there an upgraded version of the metal detector? What version do I have? It doesn't tell me what version of a metal detector that I have. Unless it's just called the Mark II metal detector, and I don't remember that's what it's called. Well, I'm confused. Yeah, he didn't have anything on him. Huh. Well, I wonder, it looks like the orchard might actually extend beyond the wall, too. Let's go up here really quick. I haven't got any pings in here. Well, I'm at a loss. There's a little gnome. I mean, I think we're outside of the circle now, to be honest with you. And nothing is pinging my metal detector. Yeah, that's gonna be outside. Well, I am miffed. Truly, well and truly miffed. Because I've been all over this orchard and my metal detector has not pinged. Says I. I'm gonna look something up here really quick. This one is called a Mark II metal detector. I'm looking this up now because I wonder if it's a different and unique metal detector because I have not seen it specifically has that note. It says search the orchard for a buried cache. Finding the cache will require a metal detector Mark II. Is mine not a Mark II? This is what I'm trying to find out. Oh, my phone is being stupid right now. Oh, it doesn't say. What the heck, man? I haven't seen any merchants either. I wonder if I need to go back to the old man. The key belongs to the orchard's earth. Well, where's the old man? Let's go back to him really quick. Maybe I can trade with him and he's got a different metal detector that I'm not aware of. Because I don't know that I did any trading options with him.
That ingredient,
He doesn't have a trade option.
beats me. There's them as... We drank it on. I used to live bottles of them, unlike anything.
Yeah, don't care.
That's kind of you, never. But
I could have sworn you could trade with all the NPCs. And he doesn't have a trade option, so... Well, I don't know what I'm missing up there. But I can't find the waypoint! Or my radar is not pinging from my metal detector. And I've been over every square inch of this. Because normally the detector pings when you get close to something that you're able to detect. And then you turn it on. And you get the red dot, and then it guides you to where you're supposed to go with the tone, and then you reach down and dig. Nothing in this whole orchard has pinged me. There doesn't appear to be any other way to get down into that chamber either, other than to find the key, which is buried in the orchard. Stupid gnome. Yeah, you can't play with a final game save. You have to have a mid-game save, Philip. I am at a loss with this quest, I'll tell you that much. The key belongs to the orchard's earth. Back. I mean, we might as well maybe check around here too. But this doesn't look like the orchard anymore. Go! Fucking plants, man. Ah, you stupid gun. Well, I still haven't found any. If I can do anything with the sickle. There's nothing. And we're so early on in the expansion. I wonder if this is bugged. I wonder if this is a bugged section, because I've been all over this orchard and can't find anything with, like, there's no ping to let me know that there's a cache to even find. And I haven't seen anybody. I'll go Google this one more time. The Mead Brewery. Because we're so early on in the DLC, I don't know that there's any. There's no like tutorials or walkthroughs. No. I wonder if there's another clue down in the basement that I could find that would help me hone in on this. Oh, something just like... I heard like a weird sound. I wonder if that was just the trespassing. No, that right there. Did you hear that? It's like a... That right there. I don't know what that sound effect is for, though. There's definitely nothing here to ping, though. I don't know. I'm also confused by the specific mention of a Mark II detector. Because is my detector not a Mark II? I don't know. I'm gonna go back downstairs and see if I missed some sort of a clue. Cloth, tin. Okay, there's no notes around here. Barred from the other side. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, 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 oh. No, no clues. Here's something anyway. Let me see what else we got. All of this started with the mead. The monk's last bottles opened our ears to the soil, gave us a purpose when their science city succumbed to flame and trapped us here. We must attempt the recipe again. We have harvested much from the land and the sacred cave, but our dead brothers' voices only get louder, not clear. Work diligently, sisters and brothers, let any who would stop us water the soil with their blood. Well, that's that. This is the door I can't get through. And I guarantee you the thing I need is going to be on the other side of that. That's that thing the old man wants, I guarantee. Requires brewery cellar key. Well, I am officially at a loss. On where to find this thing. And the old man didn't have anything to trade, so I don't think I need another type of metal detector. I think it's the same metal detector I use for everything. I'm just not getting any ping when searching the orchard. Exact location unknown. It kind of shows outside of the front gates potentially too, maybe. Alright, let's go out the front gate, see if there's anything over there. Yeah, I don't get anything along the fence border either. Is it Dune Day yet? Yeah, I have looted the bodies in the orchard. And I got nothing on Google. Like, I'm going to Reddit and I'm trying to like figure out, because I am literally at a loss. Because it tells me that I have to, it says a message carved beside a locked section of the brewery states that the key belongs to the orchard earth. And if you check the investigation, it literally says, search the brewery orchard for a buried cache. Finding the cache requires a metal detector Mark II. The angel's essence lies within. The key belongs to the orchard's earth. So somewhere here is supposed to be a cache that I need to dig up. However, in order to find the caches to dig up, normally you hear the audio cue, the ping, and when you hear the ping, you pull out your metal detector, you point the metal detector at the earth, you follow the red dot, listen to the audio cues. When you reach the location, you dig, you bring up the box, you open the cache. I have been all over this orchard and have not found anything that pings for the metal detector. Oh, you know what? You know what I just saw? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Fuck me. Remember how I said earlier, I said I wonder if there's a different metal detector, and I went back to the NPC and I looked because I thought he would have a trade item to trade me for a metal detector. I just fucking found it. There's a pair of schematics on the ground next to a corpse. Jesus. Okay. Follow the attached instructions to upgrade metal detector. So my initial guess was correct because I was like, I don't remember my metal detector having like a Mark 1 or Mark 2. I wonder if this is a new metal detector. Okay, this expands the detection spectrum to cover overwrite signals. Evidence suggests the 17th century monks had their hands on the stuff. Remarkable. Need to search the ruins. They might have buried something here to help us with the wind scum. That's better than waiting around for like lemons for another month. Attached to the note is a hand-drawn schematic of a metal detector with instructions on how to upgrade it. Yes! Finally! Fuck me. How does this work, I wonder? How do I... Upgrades. Here we go. Fuck me. Okay. Done with that. And now I got the ping. Yay! It looks cooler now, too. Dig! Dig a diggy hole. Dig a diggy hole. There's the key. Yay! I'm not stupid. I figure it out. Page is hundreds of years old, barely preserved by the case it was buried in. It may be soon be buried, but our final bottles will be left for future generations to taste and find enlightenment. An angel came to this land, and from its essence was born our mead. To drink the essence is to banish death, to become ancient, to be joined as one, to know us as we once were, and forever will be. Alright, now we can go back. I need to pay attention now because I use 40 scraps and I need to start looting scraps again. All right, get through the door here. Save, glorious save. This is like a 6th century water cooler. Alright, old man. Whoa, what's this? Hey, I'm waiting for those pop-ups. Ignatius's memory, and I got some new skills. Hold up. Open your mind and memories of the past, giving you access to powerful skills related to the infection. Well, let's just see what those skills might be, my children. Angel's Essence. Your mind has a newfound connection to the soil through drinking the Angel's Essence, an elixir created by the old monks of Midsummer Isle. Performing a takedown while infected will cause an enemy's body to rapidly decompose into fungal spores. That's a trip. Your mind is a newfound connection to the soil through drinking the Angel's Essence. Okay, what does that mean, though? Crouch and remain still for a short duration to see the movements of others around you. I need 7 points for that? Holy crap. Well, keep saving, children.
And so the devising occurred to me all of an instant, and I therefore regard its origin as divine.
I understand the need for sure and certain action, and that for secrecy, but secrecy among ourselves, Father Abbot?
These 4 keys guard our greatest secret, and what we do not know cannot be communicated to our enemies, even under the question, Ignatius.
But the outline of the plan we agreed upon still stands. The crypt shall be sealed for 100 years until these spiteful enemies are dust.
Of course. In taking these keys, I shall see to it that the angel is not disturbed.
Well, crypt is sealed by 4 keys, which is going to be one of our next missions, apparently. But right now, we gotta whack the old man. Oh, I should check for scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Back to Bill. Billy boy, Billy boy.
That ingredient is in the brewery, I'm sure of it. Please, find some and bring it back for me.
I got it for you, buddy.
Bloody hell, you found it? Just when I was starting to give up hope, too. Thank you, friend. There, something to show me gratitude.
10 rifle ammo. Be wary, I drank some and had a strange reaction. How about no? The room in the brewery looked like it hadn't been used in years.
Aye, probably abandoned since Monk's days, centuries ago. See? Told you there were secrets buried here. Right, give us that flask. Been waiting too long for another taste. Finally! Oh, Edith, I finally have it!
We're gonna get to watch him take it.
I'll be with you soon, my love. Edith? Your voice. It isn't. Oh, God. Oh, oh God.
Drugs are bad, kids.
I have been called forth. I thought it might be like waking, but I feel that no more time has passed than is necessary to blink. I blink.
Welcome
and the
aboard,
world
Papa.
has changed. I have changed. The flesh weighs upon me differently now.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who are channel members on YouTube, if you remember about a week ago, I posted that whole agency thing. I sent a follow-up email yesterday, and I called him out and was like, because it'd been like 11 or 12 days, and I was like, I just basically was like, way to be professional about just ghosting someone. And I got an email reply back in like 90 seconds. And the guy, oh, I'm so sorry. I got busy with other clients and it's totally my bad. You're right. It was unprofessional, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you fuckers never would have said anything had I not written back and said, what an unprofessional bunch of fools. I'm tempted to name and shame, but I'm not at that level of petty yet.
Bill? Ah, I understand you. He has gone now. I taste the old memories of this body. A boatman. He has gone now. He is one with the mass. I feel the passage of the years, and it is of no more significance than the pages of a book, their edges stroked beneath the thumb. I count perhaps 350 pages. The leaves, the rush of the ages. I was once the prior of the abbey here. My name was Ignatius, I think. 350 years, all in a blink. The Mass calls me up to be its voice, to enact its will.
Uh-huh. Is Bill dead?
Quite the contrary. He is made eternal, his soul at one with the rest of my brothers. You are concerned with the flesh, and understandably so, but it is as ephemeral as a mayfly. It is the spirit that endures. The angel that fell has slept these long ages, but now it stirs. We again hear the voice of God and hearken to it. The soil whispers anew across the water, and the isle listens. The dream of life fades as true life returns to this land.
Who is this fallen angel?
It is part of the divine, sent to us as a gift. Your heart and mind are insufficient to compass its glory. Even we, within the Order, can only guess at the span of its full effulgence. Our Order uncovered these truths 350 years ago. My brothers and I never truly died here. We lived on in the land. God allowed us to share our knowledge with one another, unfettered by time and failings of flesh. Since that time, the angel has slept, and my brethren with it. We did not intend more than a century of slumber, but it is no matter. Now we are all connected through this sacred plot, this blessed place.
What do you mean? Is this what you're talking about the Mass?
You are beginning to understand. That is impressive. By sacrificing the flesh, one may experience immortality. That is what it means to join with the Mass. Enough talk. I have purpose, and I must set to work with dispatch. Now, the abbot, our leader. What did he intend? Wait, an aberration. Where is the abbot's mind? What did he will? Did he not join with the mass?
I saw a memory of an abbot and a prior from another time. Was that you?
You have? Then you must also feel a bond with the mass. Perhaps that is a bond from which profit may be sought. 350 years ago, we were all to go to the Angel to join with the mass. The abbot, his mind should be intertwined with ours, but I cannot feel it. Wait, but I recall. His body joined us, but his mind did not. He kept it from us. To separate himself was sinful, but he must atone. We must reclaim the abbot's remains. Without him, we are as a ship without a navigator. And you, perhaps there is a reason God has placed you before me. You must be the one to find our lost abbot and return him to the mass. You have been selected by God as a vessel of change. This is a great honor.
Yeah, if you're so all-knowing, why do you need my help?
This body, it is not ideal for my purposes.
Yeah, I've already
It
done
is
reaction videos to the
weaker
Witcher 4
than I would have
tech demo
chosen.
stuff.
Yet I must cosset it, for it is all that I now have. But this isle is dangerous. This is not without recompense. There is much I can offer you. Are you not here in a search for understanding? I can aid you in that. Escape I can also offer you, but know this, that there can be no escape without understanding. I must find the abbot. There is a cave near here where the relics most sacred to our order were kept. If there is any way to find the abbot's remains, that cave may lend a trace to the trail. The druids that swarm this isle now have no understanding of the importance of our mission. Prepare yourself for their hostility.
Right. Find the abbot's remains. My coffee has all worn off. That's not too far away. I think I've already taken care of all the druids, haven't I? I hate those things. Hidden in a cave, which he has marked on my map. So the question is, where is the cave entrance? I don't need any more of that. Right now what I'm looking for is a way into this cave.
Wait.
Stupid critter. Christ on a bike. Where did that corpse go, man? Revelio! Revelio! Wait, somebody's shooting at me or something? That hurt, and I don't know where that came from. seriously, where are you? No, that just goes back in there. I need to find a cave entrance here. I don't have the blue fingers skill. Somewhere around here, there's gonna be a cave entrance. Ah. There we go. Snaking. Hang on, got an email. I'll check that later. We got a state of play coming tomorrow from PlayStation, 40 minutes of stuff. So I wonder if we're going to get that Crimson Desert. More Crimson Desert playthrough, I wonder. Also probably more Ghost of Yotai. Tomorrow will be cool, man. We'll get some new footage from a bunch of PlayStation games. That'll be good. Anybody else coming down here?
Well now. There's nobody yet.
Is that not enough to take them out?
Oh, you bastard!
Man, I remember being able to like single shot these guys with my arrows back in like when I first played the game. What is up with that? damage. What's the difference between their bow and my bow? Oh, they're both the same bows. So, yeah, not sure. Yep, thank you, Split Up. Appreciate it. Just a couple of days. We are almost ready for Dune Awakening launch. I've never heard the voice more clearly than I do here in our sacred cave. Sneaking. I don't know what's up in here. Oh shit.
There's someone over there.
Heretics will die.
Here we go.
Really? Stop moving around, you little twat. Poison bomb. Let's equip it. Why not?
Buddy here.
Bunch of goodies over here. Oh, this looks promising. Hello there.
Hey, heretics! Oh, come on! Stop your murdering! You're dead! You hear me?
Heretics will die.
Sure they will. I don't need a farming knife. Oh, he didn't die.
There you are.
Come here. Okay. Arrow poison. I'll definitely learn that, please. Thank you very much. Ooh, a bard crate. arrows, please. I think I don't have enough skills to do anything with at the moment. But step in the right direction. Nothing else back in here. Nope. Pistol ammo. Oh, what do we have here? Yes. Diggy diggy hole. What we got? Crypt key, diary. Morality and knowledge. The Stoic would have them as separate as the earth and sky. I have no such curtain of the hypothetical to guard me. I cannot be happy in doing what must be done and committing a sin to thwart a greater sin. My letter will be at the court by now. The king shall have no option but to call for an investigation. They will come. I have signed all of our death warrants, and I did so with a false name. May God forgive me for my dissimulation, and for what is coming here, but may it cleanse us of this strange evil I cannot understand. A fallen angel is a devil. Search the lake bandit den for the abbot's head. Oi, Muscus! That old jar was pretty, so we took it. Don't know why you mad bastards would pick on an old head like that, but it's right weird. We're lake bandits. Don't you forget it's our turf too. Take one of yours, we take one of you. Come find us in the boffins fort up north if you think you're brave. Alright, well.
Do you think the Father Abbot was quite well?
His orders were strange, but these are strange days.
The King's Commissioners are already upon the mere. When they find themselves thwarted, they shall not be merciful.
I am afraid. Might we find sanctuary in the crypt with the others?
Father Abbot's words were clear. If we enter, we shall never emerge. And Prior Ignatius intends some ritual in there. I doubt its purity. Must we be privy to that?
Ignatius also intends that all shall die there by their own hands.
Ritual unaliving.
I have brewed a distillate of nightshade, sufficient for 3 draughts. We shall have nothing to do with Ignatius and whatever he intends, or the others, or their angel.
Then I will go with you. Are you prepared, Brother Osborne? We must be united in our purpose until the end.
In truth, I am not, but I know my duty. I shall drink my measure of the fatal draught. We shall be joined in purpose, in death as in life, and God forgive us the act.
Then let us hie unto the crypt immediately. In vigorous action we shall find certainty.
May our deaths be the end of this. May our truths die with us.
Okay then. So if we want the head, we're gonna have to go deal with some bandits. Which means we gotta figure out how to get out of here. climbed up over a wall to get in here. I think Chris just came back home. Yes, she did. I find it amusing how we used to make fun of people who have different voices for their animals and talk to their animals like weird, and we do it all the time. She's so good baby, she do. Who's that little baby? We used to make fun of those people all the time in the city. Go walk to the park and you'd see somebody sitting on a park bench with their little dog. Who's your baby? And now we do it to all of our cats. And the chickens and the ducks. What ending verses, JK? Alright, back to the bandits. Oh, that's because this is not... So this, you're not allowed to play this DLC if you have an end-game save. I had to load a previous save, so once you've progressed to a certain point, this is a mid-game DLC. And they actually say on the DLC page that completing this DLC leads to new potential endings of the main game. So this is a mid-game DLC that you're supposed to do before you get to the end of the game. And then this has impacts on the endings of the base game. Is it gonna give you a stomachache? Uh-huh. Coconut. So like, you can see, like, that's still in working condition right now. And it tells you, like, I loaded up my original save and it has a big box right over here that says, hey, you can't do the DLC with this save file. You have to load a different save file or start a game from scratch. Fresh coconut. Oh, I fucking hate those plants, man. Die, gnome. Few of the monks' writings survive the period of ruin that followed the abbey's dissolution. What does remain, however, speaks eagerly about a so-called fallen angel, a messenger sent to the isles from the heavens. Mention of the angel begins after the year 1604, making it likely that they were in reference to a visible supernova that same year known as Kepler's star. The unusual and wondrous event was recorded in many contemporary texts, but few treat it with such reverence as the monks of Midsummer Abbey. It is clear that this event of 1604 marked a notable shift in the monks' written works, triggering a near obsession with this angel and land itself that was blessed enough to receive it. Alright, so we're out here. Welcome aboard as a member, Carillion. Thanks for joining. For all of you who are new members today on YouTube, don't forget to check out the member-only section, where we do channel videos from time to time. The most recent was the agency video. I'll have a new one here in a couple of days. I usually do them on the weekends, so stay tuned. Usually do a couple a month. I have no idea who that is, friends. B2. Anna Cake live showed a video YouTube of you. I have no frame of reference. Don't know who that is. Denovu on games? Isn't that like a... like an anti-pirating tool thingy piece of software? Oh man, it's a long way away. I've been getting pinged a lot for merch, Babylonia. There's 3 companies that have been trying hard and heavy to recruit me, so that I'll do merch through their websites. A members only jacket could be fun. But this is one of those things. It's like if I wanted merch, I can go. There's so many print-on-demand places I can go. I don't need an agency to do that shit. It takes 20 minutes for me to upload a PNG of something, and then like, boom, here you go. Stick this PNG on these 5 items. Guess what? I now have merch. It takes 20 minutes. I've got a Teespring membership from back in the day. We used to do merch all the time for the MMO, like. But I've had 3 companies in recent weeks reach out and be like, hey, we do merch. We'd love to have you as a client. Oh, are we going to get a new telephone message here? Yeah, buddy. What's it going to be? It can't have anything to do with the normal quests.
Welcome to Midsummer Island. Nice, isn't it? It isn't really. It's perfectly horrid. Pretty, but horrid. Lots of history, if that's your bag. Chaps in the habits, things discovered, things hidden. Enjoy your visit. Try not to die.
Try not to die. We never did find out who he is and why he wanted Oberon to die so badly. Oh, that's a bunker. Bubbly says, I'd rock a Todd Howard style leather jacket with your logo and branding. Man, I may do something this year. We'll see. No army. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. What if there's any traps? Well, I'm not army, guys, so... All welcome here, but druids plus protocol plus fishies. So the fishies are the creepy things that swim in the water. That's funny. Another realm. Give me a shot of whiskey. Alright. What does this say? Truce here. Keep your fights outside. Trading place under protection of Gene Hammer.
What are you then? Friend, I hope. Don't fret. We won't start anything unless you do. And you wouldn't like that, believe you me. So watch your P's and Q's.
I'll be watching my peepees and my QQs. Oh, I'll play anything CD Projekt Red puts out. Big fan of their
You
studio.
heard me. Behave yourself if you know what's good for you.
That looks like a fighting. If I had to guess, this is like a fighting ring.
Well, well, here's a novelty. A stranger. Look what's washed up here. You'll understand we don't get many visitors, what with the mere and the lack of boats and the island being chock-a-block with peculiar druid fellas. So what brings you here, eh? And don't tell me you're on holiday.
I'm on the hunt for treasure.
Treasure? We may be thieves and we may get around in boats, but we're not pirates. And I'm not Captain Kidd. Nice to see optimism isn't completely extinct in the zone, any road. Well, I know how all this might look, but you've stumbled on the only spot on this island where the people won't kill you as soon as look at you. My name's Jean Hamer, and I lead this pack of miscreants. I know what reputation folks like us have on the mainland, but I run a tighter ship in my bunker. The violence stays outside, you see? And fair warning, out there, my crew tends to be on the violent side. It's no personal. Can't blame 'em when half the isle wants to join us with the soil, and the other half have claws for hands. But we're not bad people. Walls go up, zone goes the way it did. We get turfed out to fend for ourselves, and they call us the criminals. Maybe we have a right to make a bit of a fuss, eh?
How'd you end up in this place?
That pig Sims and his soldiers mainly. Goose stepping around like a bunch of Nazis. Well, not so much like one. They are an army of occupation. Once he got those great thumping metal men, we couldn't fight those, so we came out here. Robots and deep water don't mix. This old fort is comfortable enough, at least.
That's just
Some of them scientists were
canisters
posted out
behind
here,
here,
we
and I'm
reckon,
just
but
thinking
they died off
the
soon after the
smokers from
disaster.
Waterworld.
We're better off here. Far as possible from those druid people. Horrible lot. Obsessed with the ruins and the monks they say used to live in that abbey. There's something not right about them. Something not natural. And me and mine won't have anything to do with them. But I'm starting to wonder about you, stranger. You talk like the zone is brand spanking. Just where have you been the last 5 years, eh? Oh, but we all saw those convoy helicopters come down over on the mainland. You've come in from outside, haven't you? With Bard? Or their soldiers? Another boffin back to poke around in the mess you left, is that it? You better answer very carefully.
I'll be honest. Lost my memory. Don't know why I'm here. That's the truth.
Your story just keeps getting stranger, stranger. I suppose I've nothing against you. It can stay that way, long as you don't meddle in our affairs. We can trade if you're looking for hope. Might have something of value to you. Otherwise,
like that
I'll
head
see
you
you
got.
around. Or I won't. We live day to day in the zone, eh?
I wouldn't know anything about an old head in a jar, would you?
That thing. One of my lads stole that just to put the wind up the maskers. I've taken a bit of a shine to old Boney. The box he's in will be worth a few quid too if we ever get out of the zone. Anyway, it's not wise to fiddle about with the old monk stuff. I think there was somewhat off about him. Somewhat weird that the druid maskers have caught. Have it locked up with the rest of the monk stuff we found precisely to keep it safe. And to keep my lot safe from it.
Okay. What you got for me, love? Infection expert manual? I doubt I'm gonna have what it takes to get this thing bought. Oh, my Molotov's got me close though. SMG ammo? Not quite enough. Arrows? Not gonna be enough. What if I go grenade? Sure.
If you find anything else you want to trade, I'll be right here. Watch your back out there.
Hello. Infection expert. Increases damage dealt to infected enemies, allows harvesting infection samples and honeycombs. It requires 5. Jiminy Christmas is expensive, man.
Hope we don't have to go through the woods again. Not with those buggers with the masks in there.
Alright. Well, I'll have to figure out how to steal it from her. It's gonna be a little tricky. Alright. She said something about a box. Don't know where it is though. Stay away or get shot. That's pretty blunt and to the point. We are Legion. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Requires bandit den storm key. You know, I can't remember if you can pickpocket in this game. But I don't remember, and I don't know what we need to do to get the key. It's a takedown, and I'll probably get caught if I do it.
Let's take this nice and slow, eh? Let's have no trouble.
Alright, no trouble from me.
We should attack the wall. They can't keep us cooped up like a flock of gormless sheep.
Do you have a key? No key. Well, poodoo. There's a barred box in there for sure. Now I do have a hard save before this, so just in case somebody sees the body.
Don't know why we're hanging around. Let's have no trouble from you, all right?
No trouble from you, right? No trouble. Oh, we got somebody in here too.
Don't go asking for trouble, all right?
The whole stream has been the new zone. Oh, I can't take him down. Man, I have a feeling the only person who's gonna have the key is her, and I have no idea. Like, I bet I have to take her out, and I would hate
Nice
to
and
do
easy
that.
now.
Because she hasn't done anything to be mean to me, so it's like I have no reason to take her out. What requires Jean's key? How am I gonna get her key from her?
Come on then. Time to sort this out.
Yeah, so what's up? Huh? I don't remember which one of these was after the. Let's go here, because I don't want to leave that body on the ground. It's gonna lead to bad things. I'd really hate to have bad things happening.
Another you better
I lost my memory. Don't know why I'm here.
You're stuck. We can trip otherwise.
Yeah. I'm gonna head the jar.
One of my lads. I've taken it anyway. Have it locked up.
Okay. Yep. Let's take that book again, and I'll do a hard save after this, just so that I'm not accidentally getting into trouble.
Fair exchange.
Can you stop your crew from attacking me outside?
You don't get it. You might have my ear for now. They do what they like outside this bunk, and I'm sure you. Watch your back out there.
Okay. Well, that means I'm gonna do an actual hard save here, like a new save file.
String us up for what we've done.
That's a pen. Just had a sheer cure. I saved. I have a hard save. I just wanted to take that and that and that and that and that.
Just got it.
Excuse me.
Decent head. Let's be having them.
Oh, he's got a blunderbuss. Come on.
Right, you.
I knew it. Someone's here.
Fun with that, boys. There's the head in the jar. Thank you very much. Now, I created a hard save because I don't know if that was a bad decision or not. But it got me the piece I needed. So I kind of don't care. What kind of shotgun is that? That's a rusty shotgun, though. Alright, let's go open up the storeroom. So there's a barred box in here. Anything else? Whiskey shotgun ammo. Don't really care about the cutlass. We could drop that too. I don't know that I need it. I'll just take one of them. I don't need the burn salve. Okay, we're good. Alright, got the head in a box. Let's get the frack out of here, man. Oh! I've been looking for one of these all day today. Finally found one. Alright, what's next? Investigations. Return to permanent bills. Cellar.
Someone there.
Yeah, there is, but I'm running.
Don't do anything stupid.
Good luck with that, lady. Ha! There's a sea cave right there. But I ain't stupid enough to stick my head in there. See if he'll leave me alone. These guys may or may not attack me.
Wait a minute.
Not welcome here.
Really? Again?
Do you feel it now? The past. Past is strong here. The past is ever present. The minds and memories of the monks are now yours. Bodies in your mind, not theirs. Hard to say, isn't it?
Okay. Oh shit, they're chucking stuff at me. Run! Alright, we got a ways to go to the cellar, I think. Dude, right, Deeks? Looks so good. Looks really, really, really good. And yet, here you go. If you look at the reaction video I did, user from Summy says, that's CGI pre-render with a lot of post effects. Real games don't work like that. Unreal's a piece of shit. Bye-bye. Hide you from the channel. Like, they literally played it live, and he's calling it a CGI pre-render. What a bunch of idiots, man. It's gotta be good. I love the Witcher games. But I mean, so many of these Reddit babies don't understand the power of the Unreal 5 engine. Like, there's a reason Halo Studios switched over to start making Halo games in Unreal 5. There's a reason Witcher 4 is being developed in Unreal 5. There's a reason that Cyberpunk 2077 sequel is being developed in Unreal 5. There's a reason for Insert Studio here using Unreal 5. There's a reason that Disney and all of the major studios use it for their volume. Unreal 5 is amazing. Yeah, Witcher 4 is going to be great. But oh my god, it's going to be woke because it's got a female character. Where the heck? Oh, that's right, it's this dude. I forgot it's not the ghost anymore. He actually took over.
Find the abbot's remains. We must continue his sacred work.
Yeah, exactly, Bubbaloni. It's and Billie Piper has been in Doctor Who so many times already. She's a beloved figure in the Doctor Who community. And it's like I don't get those people who are. Oh, here's my favorite though. Hang on. I can't pull it up right now because it's. We'll finish this up. There's an outrage post going around right now that the next Elder Scrolls game is going to be woke because of an image pulled from a recent Elder Scrolls video, and it shows 3 women. One of them who has blue hair, and someone made a tweet that said, "I can already tell what the next Elder Scrolls game is going to be like just by looking at this woman." I'm paraphrasing. And then other people have taken that said, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about because all 3 of these women created the Bethesda games that you claim you love. Because all 3 of these women have been working on from like Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion. They started off here and they worked up and they've been lead producers and executive producers and lead artists and all this other stuff. It's just like there are certain people out there who just hate women. And so everything is woke. I need to find that thread because it would be a fun one to dissect live with everybody. Because it's literally the same people who claim that Skyrim is the best game ever are ranting about these 3 women making Elder Scrolls 6, and those 3 women literally fucking built Skyrim.
A marvel! Thank you! Now we may complete the mass. Now attend. The Abbey Crypt contains a most sacred object, a gift from the heavens. Some of the brothers took to calling it the Fallen Angel, and it is not an unworthy title. You must take the head there and let it join with the angel.
Okay.
When the angel is awakened and made whole, our influence shall return to the land. We must spread our teachings, the understanding that the angel gives us far and wide. My words are a poor echo of God's word, but the angel speaks with the voice of God. When the abbot finally becomes one with the mass, you must be the one to commune with it. This is a great opportunity to shape the future of our order, and I trust you will treat it with reverence. You have a sharp mind, perhaps sharp enough to lead us as the abbot has.
Where did this angel of yours come from?
It fell from heaven.
Yes,
we
Grifter
were
babies
blessed
are
to receive it, and have cared for it ever since. It has given us great knowledge. As others consume the angel's essence,
our teachings pass on to them. And so the understanding of God's voice within this land spreads. Enough talk. Make your way to the Abbey Crypt. It is a sacred duty entrusted to you. Please, return the abbot to us.
Look at that comment that got automatically blocked by my YouTube. Somebody posting on the Unreal 5.6 tech demo. Female main character, not Geralt. Woke, 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 woke. So that got auto flagged by the YouTube comment system. But that's the type of shit that's already like everybody's having meltdown. Like all these little man babies having meltdowns because of Siri. Someone else just said, "But it's a Witcher game. Why am I not playing as the actual Witcher?" And they put "actual" in capital letters. Like, just oh. The brain rot is real. All right, kids. I got to take a break. I got a crick in my neck, and we've been going for about 6 hours today, so that's my limit of stream time today. I'll be back tomorrow morning, continuing the Atomfall DLC. I don't know how long it is, but the main game only took me like 15 hours, so I would anticipate that I could wrap this up tomorrow morning with whatever stream we do tomorrow. And then we'll be primed and ready for Thursday, which is going to be the launch of Dune Awakening. So we're almost there. We don't have any episodes to watch, Chris. We finished Last of Us 2, Season 2. I have a Murderbot episode to watch, but you're not watching that with me. Huh? Yeah, and Daredevil's over. We got to find a new show to watch, you and I. Oh, they said Season 5 of Slow Horses is coming in September. That's September. It's still like 3-4 months away. I gotta find a new show to watch with Chris, guys. We'll figure something out. Alright, I gotta go forth and eat some food, and I slept wrong because I have a total crick in my neck today, so... It's called being old. Catch you guys tomorrow morning.